Morris Costumes 2023 animatronic demos have been released. Let's take a look. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today we finally get to see the Morris Costumes 2023 animatronics in action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple days, we got to take our very first looks at the incredible Morris Costumes 2023 animatronic lineup. Now, a lot of people, including myself, were pleasantly surprised by Morris's lineup by taking a look at these photos. However, over the last couple days, we only had images to go off of. That is, until now. The Halloween Party Expo has officially opened in Las Vegas in the Mirage Hotel, and demo videos of each Morris 2023 animatronic have now surfaced online, so we can take a look at the phrases, the animation, and the overall demos for each animatronic that over the last couple days we only had photos of. Now, just like I said in my last video, this is just part 1 of Morris's lineup. It looks like they're going to wait to release and show off part 2 until Trans World, which is obviously at the beginning of February this year. So, without any more delay, let's jump right into the Morris Costumes 2023 animatronic demos. Alright, so I want to start this video off by taking a look at an animatronic that I did not take a look at in my last video, and that's simply because we never got a photo of this prop until the show opened. This is a brand new tricycle clown animatronic. So I want to say right now, and the reason I'm starting the video with this is because this is a really simple prop, and there's definitely not a lot going on here. This animatronic is very similar to all of the kind of clown ride animatronics, they're called, that SVI has manufactured over the last couple years for a lot of different companies. This is basically just one of these simple SVI clown sculpts and clown characters, the little kid kind of ones, on a tricycle, and the tricycle kind of just moves forward. Very simple animatronic, however, this is a brand new one for Morris 2023. I will say I very much like the outfit on this one. I love the light blue and the white combination. It really matches with the makeup well. I also really like the blue LEDs that he has in his eyes, because we don't see SVI do a lot of blue LEDs for their props. So nonetheless, even though this is a very simple animatronic, I think it's actually quite cool, and I like the color scheme on this one a lot more than the other clown ride animatronics that we've gotten from SVI. So even though he's simple, I applaud Morris Costumes and SVI for putting together a new tricycle clown animatronic that I very much enjoy. Alright, so the next animatronic demo I am so happy about, because we finally have a video of the Carnival Barker. Now, if you watched my last Morris Costumes video where I talked about all of the images, you know that I was super excited about the Carnival Barker animatronic, and getting his demo video makes me even more excited, because this prop, in my opinion, is an absolute 10 out of 10. The Carnival Barker is such a fantastic clown, and I said that when I saw his photos. However, seeing his demo video makes me like him so much more, because we learn a lot more about the animatronic. First of all, this video does confirm that the Carnival Barker does indeed have a servo mechanism for the head. Now, this was a rumor when we saw the pictures, however, obviously it was not confirmed. Now, from this video, we can see that SVI has given him a servo head. Basically the same exact motor that Grimm had for Spirit Halloween, we are now seeing on the Carnival Barker, and I absolutely love the way that it works on him. That servo head adds so much more lifelikeness to him. It really just looks super realistic, the way the servo looks around in different directions, and how sometimes he's facing the megaphone, sometimes he's facing towards you. It just makes him look so much more realistic. Also, the demo video for this guy does confirm that he has LCD eyes, which was another rumor that we had when we saw his picture. I think the LCD eyes look so good on this animatronic, because once again, they just add such a kind of realisticness to the character. I love the blinking animation. Obviously, this is the same LCD eye animation that we've seen for a lot of animatronics now that SVI has made. However, I think it fits the Carnival Barker really well, because he is meant to be kind of be a real person. So I think it just looks absolutely incredible. He very well could be in my top 10 favorite props of all time, because how much I love this character. I am definitely going to try to pick this guy up at Trans World from Morris Costumes, or at least put my order in. So I thank SVI and Morris Costumes for putting together a fantastic clown animatronic. Alright, so next up we have the Groundskeeper animatronic. Now, if you watched my last video, you probably know that I was a huge fan of the Groundskeeper when we saw his photo that surfaced online. However, I am sad to say that after seeing the demo video, I actually like this animatronic less. Now, yes, I do still say that I love the look of this prop. I think this is a great looking character in terms of a really cool farmer, kind of gardener look animatronic. I love the bloody gloves. I love the bloody shears. The face is one of my favorite regular person SVI face sculpts that we've seen for any animatronic. And I think this character is a fantastic looking animatronic, which is why I enjoyed him so much when we saw a photo of him. However, after seeing the demo and seeing his animation, I'm a little bit disappointed with him. I'm not a huge fan of how the animatronic opens and closes the shears, because I think it looks really unrealistic. First of all, the first thing I noticed when seeing the demo of this guy was that when he closes the shears, the whole animatronic shakes. Now, a pet peeve of mine is when an animation of an animatronic causes it to shake. It just makes it look bad that the animatronic is shaking because of one animation, and I did notice that when I saw the demo for the first time. I also don't love how the motor almost is not pushing the shears all the way closed, so it kind of just looks janky in my opinion, that it's kind of only pushing it halfway through, and that's really bothering me. However, I do think that the mouth movement on him looks really, really good. And once again, just like the Clown Barker, the mouth moves really quickly. I think it moves very organically, and it doesn't seem to be lagging. It also seems to be matched up with the phrases very well. However, the main purpose of this animatronic is the shears, and I feel like since the animation just seems a little bit off, it's kind of messing up my opinion on this animatronic because the main purpose is a little bit messed up. And I just think those are some critiques that I have that would be able to make him a better animatronic. And this could be a prototype. Maybe we'll see a better release model that the animation works a little bit more organically or better. But as of right now, with this video that we're seeing of the Groundskeeper, my opinion on him has definitely gone down, and I wish it was a little bit better from an animation aspect. Alright, so the next animatronic we have a demo of is the Mangey Rat. Now, the situation with the Mangey Rat is actually the exact opposite of what I just had with the Groundskeeper, how I was more disappointed after I saw his demo. If you watched my last video, you know that I said I wasn't super excited about the Mangey Rat. However, after seeing his demo video, I actually like him a lot more. I think the Mangey Rat turned out to be a really cool animatronic when I saw his animation, and now I think this is one of the highlight props from Morris's 2023 lineup. First of all, I think the mouth movement was absolutely executed perfectly on SVI's part, and I love how the mouth moves super quickly, just like a kind of a rat mouth would move if a rat were to move its mouth. I love the way that looks. I also really enjoy the arm movement because I think it adds a little bit of flair to the character, that as the mouth is moving, the arm is going up and down. It's not too much animation, but it also doesn't make it look static. I think it's just the perfect amount. And just like I said when I saw his photo, I think this animatronic's hands are hyper realistic. The detail and sculpt that SVI did for the hands and the face is just absolutely amazing. And I think getting a full kind of turnaround and 360 of the face after getting a video of him makes me like it even more. I love the way the teeth look. I love the shape of the head and the ears and all that. I think this is one of the most detailed animatronics that we've seen SVI do for any company over the past couple years. And I think the Mangey Rat is a fantastic prop after seeing his demo video. Also, I did mention in my last video how I was very much hoping that he didn't speak, and luckily, I know a lot of other people are happy as well, he does not speak. He just makes some rat noises, and the rat noises fit him absolutely perfectly. So overall, I'm really happy that he just has rat noises. I love the face, I love the hands, and after seeing this demo video with the red LED eyes and all the animation going, I am actually a huge fan of the Mangey Rat, and while I don't think I'm going to be picking him up, I really do enjoy him, and I kind of wish I could. If I end up having the money to do it, I might buy him, because this is a fantastic animatronic in my opinion. Alright, so the next animatronic that we have a demo of is the Soulstealer animatronic. Now, just like I said in my last video, the Soulstealer is still my least favorite animatronic of the lineup so far, even after seeing the demo video. However, I will say that I enjoy him a tad more, after seeing the demo video. I still think that this animatronic just looks cheap in my opinion. Something about it, the way the face is and the tombstone, it just doesn't really look like it's the highest quality animatronic that SVI could have put together. However, after seeing his animation, I enjoy him a tad more, only because I think the waist turning animation and the mouth movement benefits the look of this animatronic, because the mouth movement, first of all, makes his face not just look like a mask It kind of does look like an animatronic when the mouth moves, and you kind of have like 3D aspect to it, where it doesn't just look like they slapped a mask on this thing. Also, I think the waist movement fits the animatronic well. I like how he kind of hovers over the tombstone going back and forth. And I actually do really enjoy the tombstone crack animation where it cracks and then puts itself back together. That I actually really enjoy. And I wish that animation was saved for some other animatronic, maybe from another company, because I really like that concept and that idea. I will say I also really like the red LED light that comes up from the tombstone, because it creates a cool effect that when you're looking at him, it looks like he's kind of glowing from the tombstone almost, or something is like coming out of the tombstone. That I really enjoy. However, I think the outfit on this guy could have had a lot more flair to it. I think the phrases could have been a lot better. And once again, I feel like the face, even though it does have that mouth movement, the face should have been so much more detailed, so much more unique. Maybe if they even took this not in the direction of a Grim Reaper, but more maybe in like a devil over a tombstone or a phantom or something like that. I feel like it would have been better than a Grim Reaper, because a Reaper, we see Reaper animatronics all the time, and I feel like a devil hovering over a tombstone while holding a Book of the Dead would have been a really cool animatronic and different than the normal skeletons that we see. I just think this animatronic looks cheap. He's pretty basic, not a lot to him, and I think it could have been a lot better execution from Morris Costumes and SVI if they used the same concept of a character over a tombstone with a Book of the Dead, but changed it from a Grim Reaper to some other character. Alright, so those are all of the animatronic demos that we currently have for Morris Costumes 2023. However, like I said in the beginning, it seems like the second half of the Morris lineup is going to be shown off and revealed at Transworld in February, which is exciting because I will be attending, which means I'll be able to provide some first looks here on the GMHaunts YouTube channel when we see the second half of the lineup. But for right now, we have actually five, including the Tricycle Clown. We have 5 brand new animatronics from the Morris Costumes lineup. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Morris Costumes 2023 videos. Goodbye.